Hello and welcome back to my latest video of Dying Light. I am your host, TheeMadHatter, and I'm sorry for not getting these videos out in a more timely manner due to some health issues and some other personal issues in work. It's been keeping me from doing that, so I do apologize to everyone.
Attention! Attention! Since you cannot hear dog whistles, we are forced to communicate with you directly. You are ordered to come immediately.
This is Crane. Is that you, Tolga?
He wants to talk to us. Well, I don't want to talk to him. I repeat, you are ordered to come immediately. That is all. Shut off the radio! Right!
Idiots. Anyway, I do apologize for not getting these videos out on a more timely manner. I'm going to try to get more of them done on my time off, so I do apologize. So we finished the well, actually we had finished the mission for the witch. We were supposed to actually go and talk with Tolga and Fatim, but since some of the videos were corrupted, which was my fault, and I had to go and basically, like, I tried to find the videos to go over them again, but I couldn't. So basically, this is what happens when you go over to the bus depot. You got to look in every single bus by the front, and there's going to be a little door in the very front to the bottom right of the driver's. Of the driver's seat, between the driver's seat and that front door on the far right of it. Look in those little compartments, because that's where you're going to find the batteries. There should be a black, green, and orange bus that you'll find each of the batteries in. I am going to try to find a link to show you from other folks' videos that folks that I actually have on my list here. And I want to also say to all the folks that whose videos I mentioned in the last one, there's also a few that I failed to mention, and I feel that was an egregious error on my part. If you haven't checked out Gator Skater and his videos, definitely check it out. He is in my my favorites list there. You'll see it right there on my page, as well as it was an Epic Name Bro, which I mentioned in the last one, and Shoddy Cast. Definitely watch these guys. Definitely check out their videos. They're fun to watch. Dan Q9000 or 8000. I'm sorry if I messed up the name. Excuse me. But definitely, they all have videos that are really worth watching, and I enjoy watching myself. I'm hoping to get my hands on Mad Max pretty soon. Looking forward to getting my hands on that. I'm really stoked to get my hands on Fallout 4. That's besides the point. Now, I'm fighting these guys here and doing all this wonderful stuff, killing them and whatnot, and I enjoy actually the whole game, because the game is just really. Dying Light has been one of my favorite games by far, because there's more than one aspect to the game, and there's more than one way to play it, as I had mentioned before. Now, ambulances usually have like one or two health kits. I found a health kit in this ambulance. I found a nice little weapon in the police vans. You can find like firearms and just single-hand, double-hand weapons in them. So it's actually not too bad. Now, I did have to kind of fast forward on the video. As I said, when you get to the bus depot, it's best to go to the nearest safe house before starting it, going to sleep, and then starting it off in the very morning, because there's a lot of zombies around there, and it's going to take you a while to clear them all out. Once you get enough of them cleared out, what you do is look at all the buses in the compartments that I mentioned earlier, just that front compartment all the way in the front of the bus, between the front door and the driver's seat. And I believe it was there was one black colored bus, there was one green and one orange colored, or maybe it was red. But the fact is that you go to those buses, you pull the 3 batteries, you go over to Tolga and Fatim over at the school, and they take that batteries and run off. Well, there's also another little mission that we get from there as well, which we'll show you in just a little bit. I had to start compressing the videos down because and kind of condensing them to such a point where, because there's like way too much footage that I have, and there's a lot to go through. So it just was a better idea for me to go and just kind of condense it down as best I could, so that this way there was no problems. There are other videos. Definitely the Rad Brad. He actually has a really good set of videos. I'm also a subscriber of his. I thought his it was because of his thing of videos on Dying Light that really got me interested in the game. And I'm glad that I watched them, because this has been the greatest experience as far as zombie games for me. I haven't had as good an experience like this since like the very first Resident Evil. I love the Resident Evil games. The Resident Evil games were awesome. They will forever be etched in my memory as being the most awesomest games on the face of the planet. Because I remember getting a hold of the first game, never had played it before, and then I'd beat it in a night. I actually sat there from 7 at night to 7 in the morning and played it through and beat it. The guy at the video store, which, by the way, back in the day, you were able to rent these at video stores for the PS1 and PS2. Then this was before GameFly, folks. Yes, there was a time before GameFly, and and Redbox, and there, so basically what happens is that I played that. I played what was that other one? Played the second. There was another. I played the second Resident Evil, and I just had fun with that, and all the Resident Evil games, with the exception of that first-person shooter one that they had, which I thought was horrible. It wasn't too big on Veronica X, but I mean, I still played it because it was a Resident Evil game, and I just and I never played the handheld versions, so. But the other games that got me into the zombie games and this kind of genre was that, and then it was Silent Hill, and I'm pissed off that Konami did what they did. I'm not going to go off on a rant on the whole thing with Kojima and how fucked up I think it is, but I don't Anyway, I'm sorry for cussing, by the way. All I know is that they were trying to put together a really good game. It was before its time. The technology isn't there yet, I believe, and that's why they put it on hold. That's my personal belief. Not anything I heard. It's just my personal belief. It would not surprise me at all that they try to revive it. Dadgum zombies. It would not surprise me in the least if and when the PS5 comes out, which is probably not going to be for like another 5 years, maybe 6, that they'll say, yeah, this is like this is the next gen console that we can put this on here, and they'll be able to do it. Personally, I also believe that they were sabotaging them, like there was somebody sabotaging them. But then again, who am I to say? This is just speculation on my part. What the heck do I know? I'm just John Q. Public. So, at any rate. But what makes this genre so awesome is the fact that the whole thing of like the Walking, like look at shows like The Walking Dead, and movies like let's see, movies like Night of the Living Dead. Then you had Evil Dead 2. Then you had then you had what was the third one in that? I believe the third one in that was the Army of Darkness. I thought that was pretty cool. But you know, the appeal of zombies to folks have always been like that. You know, like as such. That's what I meant to say. Folks are just fascinated by them. The dead coming back to life. Ooh, you know, and it's just something, you know, just fun. It's fun, like killing these zombies, and it's like it's okay to kill zombies. Okay, kill them to your heart's content. Just don't kill actual live, you know, living, breathing people. I mean, that's wrong on so many levels, and let's get that out of the way. I mean, don't do this. You know, if they're a zombie, feel free. If they're a living, breathing human being, like you, like everybody else, don't kill. Do not kill each other. Okay. Zombies, feel free. Not normal people. Nope. Don't do it. Not a good idea. Don't suggest it. So, now that we got that out of the way, I do not condone... I fully condone the full-on murder of zombies. I feel that that could be said, not be looked down upon. But I've seen folks, like I've seen too many instances over video games where folks were killed over them, like literally killed over them, which I thought is the dumbest thing in the world. Anyway, but I'm going off on a tangent here, and I don't mean to, so I do apologize to everyone. If I've offended anyone, I apologize. If I offended any zombies out there, I don't care. Anyway. So at any rate, we're going to head over to the school, and we're going to talk to Errol and such and whatnot. So we got to, I'm like, at this point, I'm like kind of searching around, still looking for stuff. And now, I still get turned around in the game as far as like where stuff is at and all that. Now, this I didn't know where this dude was at, so I just started running. So I didn't notice him until in the video, so I had to actually... I didn't get hit by him, so I was actually pretty good with that. So we find the school, which is straight ahead of us, this white building. So now we're going to go inside. And what's going to go on here is, let's see. So I already had the place marked. Now when you find the batteries from the bus station, and you got to talk to Tolga and Fatim first, and then you go to the bus station. I actually had my head handed to me at this point, over at the bus station. At this point, I already had the batteries. So I went over to him and handed him the batteries and that. Now, one of the things that you got to take into account is that you got to go to the nearest safe house first before going to the bus station. And what you want to do is you want to go to that safe house, sleep until the morning, and then go straight there in the morning because it's going to take you a while to clear them out or enough of them out to where you can get the batteries out of the buses, and you're going to have to search each and every bus inside. Some of them are going to be locked, so you're going to end up having to do like some lock picking. So unless you're like mega awesome at it, you're going to have to clear out a lot of these guys. So at any rate, what we're going to do is going to make our way on over there while avoiding the zombies. Death to all zombies! Yes, that is my motto, death to zombies. Now, this right here was a pain in the ass. I didn't even mean to even go around this way. I just wanted to get the hell out of here. The wasteland. There's always something about that cash register. It always has money in it. I don't understand why. I pulled the money out one time. That's it. All of a sudden, there's money going back into it. I'm like, how the hell does that happen? It must create its own money. Anyway, the fact is that I'm running around here. This is, I think I actually come up on the bus station. This is where the bus station is. I think. Nope, that's not the bus station. Uh-oh. 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 Run, please. Gotta run. Take it on the run. Hey. Okay. This is what I'm talking about. When they come up on here, get up on a roof or the top of a tall vehicle like a bus or a van, and then just have at it. When they jump up, just keep hitting them. You know, but be mindful of your stamina. And there we go. Oh, nope, not yet. Uh-oh. Oh, well, you just die already, you annoying thing. Okay. Thank you. Thank you for the money. Now, let's see. So, at any rate, at this point, I've already had gotten the... See, like I said, I got turned around. And it's easy to get turned around in this. At least for me, at the time, I didn't have that much. I didn't really have that much into the game, as far as knowing like everywhere on the map. So at any rate, I'm heading back on over to the school, so I can go on with the next mission and talk with Tolga and Fatim and get rid of this crap. So what ends up happening is run into a few more problems here and there, but then again, what am I going to do? So let's see. What am I going to do here? Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. So, that spitting dude I didn't see, but right here, now we're at the school, because these are the little tents that were by the school here. I wanted to actually go and see if I could pick this, because before I couldn't do it, because sometimes you get a little glitchy. So sometimes what you have to do is when it gets glitchy like that, you got to stop and you got to go and restart the game. Like you got to literally stop the game in its entirety and then restart it, because it's just weird. It's just that's the only way I've seen it get unglitched, or to stop it from glitching. So I'm looking around, I'm getting my weapons set. Grabbing whatever herbs I can. because these herbs will come in handy. The herbs, like this, like the seaweed. There's like certain seaweeds and all that. Certain mushrooms you'll find, and other plants that you can use for medicinal purposes. So, it slid like DiMaggio. Look at that. And again. And so now we're gonna go over here, and we're gonna talk with Tolkien for team. Now at this point we've already talked with the Tolkien for team.
I just want to talk.
Try listening. The first bullet goes over your head. The next
And
one
now we're
goes
gonna talk to
through it.
Errol.
Stop it, Edward. You don't want to scare off someone who might be willing to help us.
We don't know this arsehole from a plate of falafel.
Don't argue with me. Let him in.
Seems Errol wants to talk to you.
There won't be any trouble.
Do I look worried?
Scared to death.
He's perceptive. Come in. Come in. I'm Errol.
Kyle Crane.
This is my niece, Salier, and her son, Aaron. Do forgive Edward, but he's completely right to be worried. We're being pursued by some very ruthless men.
There's something oddly familiar about you.
There should be. The campaign spent a lot of money putting my face all over town.
Of course, you're Errol Hassani, governor of the province.
Governor of nothing, but Rise has decided that any political figure is a threat to him. So he's ordered my execution. They nearly killed me once already. That's how I lost my leg. And it seems they haven't given up. A squad Edward was just there. He says they're searching the area. It's only a matter of time before they show up here.
Sounds like you got quite a problem.
I would pay you very well to resolve it.
You know, people say that a lot to me.
Trust me. What I can offer you can't be found anywhere else. At any price.
And I'll think about it.
So as I said, we dropped off the goods to Fatim and his brother, and we got the job here from Mr. Errol. And we are getting close to the end of this video, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for watching, and I do appreciate all those that have subscribed and commented and rated, and thank you for all. You all are a great audience. Thank you all very much. You guys have a great night and an even better tomorrow. Thank you for watching, folks.